this one? You played this in the last Invitational.
I did.
You did gamble for Courser and Primeval Titan in the same match.
Yeah, sure did.
Won that match too, by the way. It was very entertaining. So Daniel Lawver is casting Life in the Loam here. Now, we've got a Pith Needle in play, and I'm going to guess it's on Maze of Ith, but we will get confirmation on what it's on. There's also a Dark Depths out there that has 10 counters on it, so you can see kind of the board state here. Again, Jadine did win game number 1. You've got a Flip Delver that has been attacking. There's a Wasteland hanging out over there and stuff, so kind of trying to play that tempo game, stop the Life in the Loam deck from doing what it does. There's a Punishing Fire down there in the bin, too. So again, Jadine did win game number 1. Yep, and Needle is on Maze. We do have confirmation of that from our table spotter. So you do see a Ghost Quarter over there from Lawver. That one's actually really good against Rug Delver.
I mean, that is Strip Mine.
Yep.
Strip Mine, but you get to shuffle if you want.
Exploration will allow Daniel to play 2 lands if you'd like. You see there's also a Windswept Heath over there. So it looks like the Loam Engine is beginning to come online. Punishing Fire is something that can shoot that Delver out of the sky, especially in combination with Grove of the Burn Willows. Can do it over and over and over again, assuming that Jadine runs out of counter magic. So
yeah, and I don't think Daniel's quite there yet, but he is still at a relatively healthy 14 life. He gets to play 2 lands per turn, and you know he doesn't have this game necessarily locked up at this point, but he is getting closer and closer.
You know, the thing that you normally want is Jadine's going to attack for 3 and then play Wooded Foothills. When you're playing Rug Delver is its namesake threat, Delver's Secret. You flip it, you get the beatdowns.
Yep.
But in this particular matchup, I think you actually want Nimble Mongoose more.
Yeah, or you know, you can assemble the kind of like Mongoose combo where you have Pithing Needle on Maze and a Delver.
Yeah.
You know, but then you have to fade a Grove of the Burn Willows.
Gonna dredge a Loam, turn over a Crop Rotation. Looks like a Bajuka Bog and another copy of Dark Depths. So Daniel will bring that back. He's looking to dredge into the right card of Life in the Loam. So, you know, in reality, with Life in the Loam dredging, you're seeing 3 cards turn instead of just a normal draw step.
Right.
And he's looking for a Grove, maybe looking for a Thespian stage to make a 20/20, stuff like that.
That would certainly be good. Tranquil Thicket would also speed things up a little bit. Allow him to dredge multiple times in a turn.
Daniel's going to Wasteland the Scalding Tarn. Jadine says, all right, well, I'll crack in response and search for one of my non-basics. Probably with the intention of, okay, that's fine. I will loam back my Wasteland and get ready for Volcanic Island.
Yeah.
A slow way to get the lands off the table.
And then potentially loam again, replay Wasteland Ghost Quarter, do it again on your other fetch land. And maybe it is just like, you know, he's loaming, he hasn't hit the stuff that he needs to deal with that Delver, so in the meantime, he's going to go after Jadine's mana base.
Yeah. Cut the resources. Hopefully Jadine doesn't find any more land, and once he finally does seize control, close the game out very quickly. There's Ghost Quarter. That's going to get used to take care of the Volcanic Island. If there's no Delver there, this would be easy. There's a Bolt. Lawver's going to go down to 8. There goes the Volcanic, and you know you have to assume that Daniel knows, yeah, I know you don't have any basic lands in your deck, you Rug Delver.
Yeah. If you did, I would be very shocked.
So now here's Loam. This is going to resolve. Get back the Waste, get back the Ghost Quarter, get a Bajuka Bog. Be able to cut off Threshold for Nimble Mongoose if necessary. Now, as far as cards that Daniel can kind of draw to get that Needle off the board, he does have, I believe, a Grudge maybe hanging out. Wow, look, well, this sideboard's way different. Holy
No,
crap.
not a Grudge. That's an Ancient
That's
Tomb.
an Ancient Tomb, okay.
Yeah, he does. I don't think he has any ways to actually get rid of the Needle.
3 grips. 3 grips, but I don't know if they're in his deck.
Yeah, I don't think you bring them in against Rug Delver. It is basically like he is searching for a Grove of the Burn Willows to go after the Delver.
So here's another Volcanic, there's another Bolt. So Daniel's trying to cut these red sources to make it so that bolts can't happen, but Jadine has bolts in the grip already.
And she's just going upstairs. There are no other real targets in Daniel's deck.
We're on 2-turn clock now.
That next dredge better be pretty good then.
It's time to find that punishing, or excuse me, that Grove of the Burn Willows, not that punishing fire. He's already got that. Let's see if Lawver has anything else to do this turn. Jadine is trying to hold on. Draws a card. Bash for 3. Puts you to 2. Wasteland. Pass. Cross your fingers. Lawver's hand is pretty insignificant now. He's probably thinking, you know, am I supposed to just draw a card and hope it's Punishing Fire or something like that, or am I supposed to dredge? Also, Jadine has the option of like wastelanding that Tundra, or excuse me, that Taiga.
The Taiga, yeah.
Cut off mana a little bit. Yep.
And that might be worth it.
It just bottlenecks the mana a little bit.
Yeah, but if he dredges Loam, casts Loam into Grove of the Burn. Oh, yeah, I guess if he hits Grove of the Burn Willows and, you know, whatever, he gets 2 lands back, he can only play 2 lands, and then he doesn't have enough mana to tap the Grove, return the Punishing Fire, and cast the Punishing Fire.
Now, one thing that can happen here is that if he does dredge into Tabernacle, he can get like that and a Wasteland and a Ghost Quarter, kill the Wasteland, and then play Tabernacle.
Yeah.
And then she can't pay.
Yeah, and that might be the way that he wants to do this. Try and hit that 1 of Tabernacle.
And this is the spot where Lawver's like, am I supposed to dredge? Am I supposed to just draw a card? You still have the Tabernacle in his deck, I imagine, for this particular matchup that he does.
Yeah, this is one of the matchups where it's at its best.
But it's a real sweat. I think Jadine's just trying to figure out, am I supposed to do another Wasteland? I think the answer is no.
Yeah, I mean, those mazes aren't doing anything. Dark Depths is not tapping for mana.
And he's going to go reaching for the Loam, maybe? Real unsure. Gonna draw a mystery card. What is this?
My favorite card.
What, the mystery card?
Yeah, it was a gamble.
You gambling at the Envy was way more fun than it ever should have been.
Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about Daniel.
Is playing a land there, right?
I think so, because if he wants to gamble for Punishing Fire, he's going to need that Windswept Heath to fetch his second Taiga in order to cast it.
Okay.
And I think that's the plan he's on.
He could just, he just gamble for Grove, right?
Yeah, and that might, yeah, that's probably better.
To get back the fire, and then you sacrifice someone's Heath, assuming he has another Taiga in his deck. Searches for that.
Which he does.
Okay. Decisions going to go through the deck, try to figure out what the best card to find is. It looks like he might be grabbing the Punishing Fire.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of his plan, I do, like, he needs that land. He needs that red source, so he does have to play the land first. And that increases his odds a little bit instead of it being, you know, 2 cards that he can hit with gamble that would cause him to lose. Now it's only, you know, 1 in 4 instead of 2 in 5.
Also, you know, the gamble has to go his way.
Oh, I have faith. Gamble is Demonic Tutor. Well, I guess he only has 3 cards too, so that's.
Here we go. Gonna roll the big dice. This is the aptly named card. 5. Oh! You said it was.
For me, it's Demonic Tutor. I really don't know what just happened here.
I see. This is an extension of the hand. Gamble doesn't work every time. Jadine Klomparens wins this match. 2-0, and assuming that everything holds up appropriately, she should be in the top 8.
Yeah, I think she was in 9th-ish coming into